can't put a tank in your fucking bag and ship it back home, Rich.
First of all, Nicholas, yes, you can, because we almost stole
No, you can't.
A Humvee without my first tour and then shipped it back home.
Okay. You've been listening to too much Johnny Cash stealing a Cadillac one piece at a time. That's not how this actually works.
No, we stole a Humvee and we had it off the books, and we were going to ship it back home, but we didn't because, well, we bribed one of the loadmasters, but we were like, it's getting a little dicey. Some people are getting caught with like gold bars and shit. This is a tank.
Oh, you were on OG deployment.
Yeah, this is 2006 and 7.
Oh my God, I was a junior in high school.
You had somebody get caught with a gold bar?
We didn't. No, but people were.
Oh, dude. Nick, have I ever sent the pictures of like some of our friends with like the dump trucks of gold bars?
No.
Oh my God, dude, we took a lot of gold from Saddam. Like
good,
a lot. When the special forces and the DevGru teams, when they showed up to Saddam's castle, I have a few friends. I won't point names, but it was a rush to his palaces because it was to strip them clean, essentially, to ship back that stuff home.
And before any Iraqis get mad that we stole the fucking gold, you weren't going to get it either from Saddam, so fuck off.
Nothing makes me happier than the fact that gold is still like currency across the entire planet. Like, I can't wait till we send some radio pulse deep into outer space and contact aliens, and they come here and we have to explain to them how technologically advanced we are, and the fact that gold is still important to us because it's a shiny rock. It's my favorite thing.
Okay, Rich, I need to know about this stealing a Humvee.
Oh, okay.
One Johnny Cash story at a time.
Oh, so it's a short story. It's not as drawn out as that horrible fucking VFW Facebook post.
I got one similar to like stealing something, and after this, so we'll let Rich.
So
go.
our first tour, my first tour in Iraq in 2006 and 7. We had some people on some posts, and we were able, being civil affairs, you have like the purse strings of the army is one of the sayings. Like, civil affairs has the purse strings of the army, which means you get a whole bunch of funding to do a whole bunch of cool shit, and then build a whole bunch of stuff, and literally nation build a little bit. And there were a couple things that we did during this tour. One is we would trade people stuff for like since we had a bunch of money, we had a bunch of lickies and chewies, right? So we had a bunch of like food that we would buy. We had internet. We had like nice up armored cars, and we had up armored Humvees for like, doing cool guy shit. And we would trade some of these things for other things that we needed. And one of the things that we did is there's a lot at this time, with 2006. So we've been in Iraq for like 4 years. There's these large containers, the large shipping containers that are just everywhere. Oh yeah. And we would just we would hunt for them. And by hunt for them, I mean we would go out in the middle of nowhere on bases and like look for some containers that were like signed for in 2003 and like hadn't been opened. We're like, sweet. We're pretty sure that Captain so-and-so of the 25th Infantry Division, who hasn't been here in like 3 years, isn't going to pick up this box anymore. So then we'd clip the lock and we'd raid it. And yeah, and one of these moments similar to these things is we had a Humvee that was off the books. It was a soft skin Humvee with soft skin doors. I think we took the doors off, and it wasn't assigned to anybody. There was no hand receipt to anybody. So we took it and we drove it around for the entire year. I think we were on Spiker. So it's either Spiker or Warhorse. And at the end of our tour, we had done enough of this finagling and moving things around to include, we found about 50 Glock handguns for Iraqi police that we never gave to the Iraqi police, that we just traded with people and special forces guys because they wanted it to give the other people for more bribes. And so that's what we did. And we had bribed a loadmaster in the Air Force, and we're like, here's the deal. We want to get this Humvee up there. He's like, not a problem. He's like, I know a guy in Navy Customs, and when this lands, we'll just send it to your unit. Or you've got to drive down to Jersey to pick it up. And we're like, sweet. We're in. And it was up until like I think
Just
like a
at
couple.
this point, you're literally like, this is good.
This is a great idea. And like up until like a couple weeks before,
Horrible idea.
before
It's like
before Operation Humvee
No,
went
it's
down,
good.
we were like, ooh, there's a lot of people that are getting like snagged for having like, like 50,000, some people a couple 100,000 that they would mail home, and they would get caught by like the postal service and shit.
Yep.
And so
Goddamn postal
Yep,
inspectors.
and the Navy Customs would like look through everybody's bags. So in 2007, when we were leaving, it was a hot time. Like you couldn't do war trophies anymore, and they were checking everything when you came back home. But nonetheless, although we didn't take the Humvee with us, in 2010 we went back, and we were going. So 9 we land, and then 2010 we're going back home. We had 2 Contico, massive storage containers that one of them we built a false wall in, and we sent a bunch of stuff home
you did a whole ass false wall.
in 2 containers.
That's genius.
That's
And then somebody, I heard the story. I don't know. This isn't a fact at all. This is just scuttlebutt. This is Facebook stuff. So we would come home and we all had to have our sidearms and our rifles on us. But what you could also do is you could turn in your pistol to the armorer. So if you wanted to hypothetically, I don't know, take home a Glock that was given to you by like a Kurdish Peshmerga general, you would put that Glock in your holster and go on the plane acting as if it was your normal duty pistol. And you would
Oh my God,
turn in your...
You were on the... Yes. The flights with the C-130, or just 747s. Like, you're flying almost commercial, but with guns, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you would take
I have a
firearm that you
I have
found,
a question about
put
that.
it in your you put it in your holster, and then you jump on the plane acting as if it was your issued weapon, but your issued weapon was with the armorer, and all those guns were locked up and already sent somewhere.
Nick, what's your question?
So when you flew commercial with a gun,
They were Qatar.
did you still have to go through like TSA and security and shit?
Yep.
They didn't check the firearm. They made sure that there was no. A couple people had ammo because obviously you've got all these firearms. So like there was like a half a dozen or a dozen security people that like within your unit that were designated like the unit security or whatever. And
There's a clearing barrel at the gate before you get on the plane.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had to-
yeah.
This is literally,
Yeah,
Nick,
man.
you're like, you take out the bolt and you put the bolt
in your pocket,
and then you...
yeah.
Yeah.
We had to. What's those little plastic things you shove inside there to show like your
A
chambers
flag.
empty?
Yeah, it's like a chamber flag.
Yeah.
Chamber flag.
Yeah, and we had to do that on our way into Afghanistan in a
Yeah, you don't want to bring a loaded weapon on a plane.
Yeah.
That's how 9/11 happened.
It'll be fine.
That was an entire 747. Everyone has their ARs under their seats, and you're just passed out from NyQuil, flying all the way to, well, for us, Maine, and then Germany or Ireland, and then Kuwait, and then you take the 747 or the C-130.
Iraq went to Kuwait. We went to Kyrgyzstan. Anyone else here ever do Kyrgyzstan?
Mine was my first tour was Germany to Iraq or to Kuwait then Iraq, and then it was Ireland to Qatar for Iraq.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, Manas, Kyrgyzstan was fucking nice. I mean, the shit looked like Chernobyl. Like you get off the plane because you're on a civilian plane when you arrive, and then you leave Greytail to go into Afghanistan. And like you're off the commercial flight, and you look around, and everything's fucking abandoned and overgrown. It looks like a Call of Duty, like when they were in what is that? Was that all gillied up in the original Call of Duty when they were in the fucking Chernobyl? That's what the whole country looked like.
That was a great mission in Call of Duty. That Chernobyl mission.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Classic. One of the best.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what
Oh, hey, Nick's here. Anyway,
stealing.
Nick, you're the new donut.
still-
We're gonna talk, and you're gonna shut up.
He's just sitting over there like fucking
He's reading that
I don't know what he
stupid
does.
story from fucking BFW Twitter.
He's responding to it. He's like, "You fucking suck. Everything about you sucks."
It's like, I'm pissed right now.
Sorry, what
well-
happened?
Let me go ahead
to
and
pay.
cavi back, Rich.